What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Sengoku Basara! Only 3 fights remaining before the Date clan has conquered the land of the rising sun. So it looks like Akechi Mitsuhide is taking over most of the central land there, and ooh, that's interesting. Zavi managed to beat, he managed to take over Satsuma, which is really unlikely. I can't remember the guy's name. We'll get there eventually, probably when we play as Yukimura. I'm actually going to switch over to Masamune's ultimate weapon now, which, despite the fact that it's not as high level as what I've been using, it has higher base power, and I've been leveling it by using the previous weapons. So that increase in defense is definitely going to help a lot for this fight, because Akechi Mitsuhide is pretty unpredictable, and he can get some nasty hits in on you. This thing also has lightning elemental damage, so it will be essentially the same thing as what I've been using, but better, and it looks really cool. It has some kanji. I'm not sure what the kanji says. I know it's not the same thing that is on Kojiro's katanas, but it's pretty cool. It's a really nice looking sword. So, Akechi Mitsuhide, he is allied with Nobunaga, but for some reason they give him his own separate faction in the game, and he only appears on certain characters' maps. Like, certain characters' campaigns will have him, certain characters will not. And obviously, if you are playing as anyone allied with the Devil King, if you're playing as the Maeda, or if you're playing as, like, Ohime or Mori Ranmaru, you will not fight him. We will fight him. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't say that. That's a spoiler. But yeah, we'll fight him here and now. In the anime, he was very much his own. He was very much allied with Nobunaga's forces. It wasn't implied that he had a separate army, but he just had a certain detachment of the Oda army. And he is a right snake. He is just the most evil devil type thing character for this franchise, and he's just despicable. He's referred to as Reaper in Devil Kings, which I know sounds incredibly cliche, but it's very fitting for his character because he wields 2 enormous Reaper scythes, which further establishes his character's stereotype look. When I first saw him in the anime, I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me with this guy. Look at him. He's such a typical, like, sinister type villain, and strangely enough, he's voiced by Vic Mignogna in the English dub. So, yeah, playing a very unusual character for Vic, but it's a very welcome change from his typical type of thing. So, I'm going to try to get across that bridge over here that you can see on the map, and once I get there, I can go through the other barricade that's blocked there, and I can try to cut him off there. Once I get to a certain point, he's going to try to start moving from where he is at right now to the location at the bottom of that area up there you can see on the map. And we want to prevent him from doing that if we can, because he's going to get a lot of reinforcements while he's there, and he's going to be a lot tougher to kill. So, we're fighting through the rain here. This map, again, only exists for this fight. If you fight, the area that he spawns at to begin with, if you have Akechi Mitsuhide on the map, is going to be under the control of a different clan if you were to not be fighting him. Again, there are certain people that didn't appear this time, and there are certain people that just lost outright right from the beginning. We never got a chance to fight them. But I'd like to be able to demonstrate every single opponent over the course of the multiple campaign runs I'm going to be doing for this game. Even if I don't get to play as every single character, I'll at least try to play as every character that you guys want to have demonstrated. If you guys want to see a particular character, again, just let me know. I'll add it to the roster. I really don't know what you guys want to see, though, and some of the characters are just insufferable to play as, so don't force me to play as the really dumb ones. I think I mentioned that before. But yeah, eventually we will see the other characters. I'm glad I got Itsuki out of the way, but we also have to fight Uesugi, and Shimatsu is who I was thinking of. Yoshihiro Shimatsu is from Satsuma there. That's who we would fight instead of Zavi there. Zavi almost always loses to him, and we'll talk about that more when we get around to fighting him. Alright, we got through the barricade there, so we're going to try to cut off Mitsuhide there at the corner. of this hill. And we should be able to do so easily. He's not exceptionally fast, and he's just essentially jerking around, swinging his sides around like a buffoon. Yeah, makes me sick just looking at you. He's got weird spikes on his shoulders too. Alright. Mitsuhide is very difficult to take on ultimate difficulty for one simple reason. He has a very nasty attack that he just used again right after. There's like no limit to when he can cast it. There's no pattern. He does it at complete random, and he casts this ability that launches all these skulls that float around him like this, and they will take a hit for him so he doesn't have to. And it's really aggravating because he will not flinch while he's taking the hit, and he will continue to attack you, so you can get hit like multiple times. Like he can just combo the hell out of you while you're doing this. So the safest thing I've at least discovered with Masamune is just to Magnum Step towards him and let the multiple hits from Magnum Step deal with most of the skulls. You can probably get 3 of them in one good hit if you line it up correctly. Also, he is very, very notorious for dodging and dodging the Basara attack as well. So what little damage we're going to be able to do to him, we need to really be careful and be patient and hope that he doesn't reestablish that defense right away. Like I said, he's very dangerous just for that reason. His attacks are pretty normal. Some of them are kind of slow. He's very quick on his feet, but he doesn't swing his sides very fast, so we can block pretty easily. But again, just the fact that he will not block or counter or dodge when he has the skulls out. He will just come at us is really disorienting, especially because you know, we're still technically hitting him. He's just not reacting to it, so he'll continue to swing at us, and we end up taking a lot of damage from it. I've lost about half my health trying to do this already, so I'm probably going to have to back away from the fight here in a little while and go reestablish my health, and then come back and fight him some more, which is unfortunate. I really don't want to have to do that. But at least he can't heal. See, I'm lucky if I get 1 or 2 hits in on him from that. He's just so good at dodging it. But the area that he came from back there should be an encampment back there that has some health. There should be some health around me where I am right now. And then the little X there on the map is where I was talking about. That's where he's trying to get to. And we stopped him here. Eventually, we're probably going to let him get away, though, so we can get more health. And we'll come down there and finish off the rest of those guys later. We do what must be done. Yeah, when most recent time I rewatched the anime, at least at season 1 where he's in, it's really remarkable just how many times he completely fails to follow Nobunaga's orders. Like, essentially, I don't want to give out any spoilers. You know what? Spoiler warning for the anime. Spoiler warning. Just I'm putting that out there. He essentially lies, saying that he killed Ieyasu just to put up a ruse for the Devil King, and he did fight Ieyasu apparently, but he didn't kill him. Which is why he comes back later for Hideyoshi's army. And everything else, like, Mitsuhide was deliberately incompetent just to inconvenience Nobunaga, and he almost killed him for it. He probably should have. Now, this is the encampment I was talking about. There's a few enemies here I want to deal with. I really can't afford to lose any more health right now. I'm very low. There are some boxes here, and some of these suicide bomber guys, though, I can quickly deal with. I guess they're meant as kind of a like a distraction if you came this way and realized that he was not here or something like that. They're just meant to inconvenience you and get in the way. Alright, that's a decent amount of health there. There's this random war drum here. Alright, about half a dozen more commander units just spawned in the area. Meaning he got all his reinforcements, unfortunately. He got to the point that he wanted to get to, which really kind of sucks there. I hate that I took that hit from that bomb as well. We should be able to get through these guys. These halberd knights right here are especially difficult, as I demonstrated on another map, I think. You definitely want to... I'm just going to pile through them with the war dance if I can, just because I do not want to be comboed by those halberds. They are exceptionally more dangerous than the regular spear soldiers. For what reason, I really cannot tell. It's clearly because they have a bigger pointy end. And no, that is not an innuendo. We got a good drop there, give us some more health. I'd like to be able to draw my swords, thank you very much. I should be able to rout these guys without getting hit, though. Yeah, the fight with Mitsuhide could take us anywhere around this area, so I kind of want to clear everything out before we engage with him again, because any one of these guys, especially these halberd knights or the commander units, could really mess us up if we have our back turned to them while we're fighting him, and vice versa. I actually died twice on this already, just trying to get Mitsuhide by himself again. After a while here, we get a lot of reinforcements back there. Not that they can really do anything for us at this point, but it's nice to have them back there to reassure us that this battle is not going to be ending anytime soon. Yeah, whatever commander unit I just killed there just got me a huge boost in reinforcements. Like, I have a ton of guys on the map now back there. All of you guys are going to die before you reunite with another team. I have no patience for you. I don't believe this is a map that they tried to recreate in the anime at any point. The times that we see Akechi Mitsuhide in the anime are, you know, mostly when he's with Nobunaga in fights that, large-scale fights. Same thing with, like I said, with Ieyasu. There he is. I guess we did more damage to him than I thought, which is pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with that, actually. And now we're back up to full health, and we have a double Basara gauge going on, so we can really deal with this easily. Ah, crap. That guy with that war horn just called in all these halberd knights. Deal with you guys. I'm actually inadvertently getting rid of Mitsuhide's skulls by attacking those guys too, just because my attack range is so wide. There we go. That was a pretty good, successful combo on him. About as good as we can hope for the most part. And it may seem like I have this in the bag, but we can still die at any time. Like if we're not careful and we are fighting these guys and he comes up behind us, he can just savage us like crazy and we'll be done for. But it must be done. I must get rid of these guys if I'm going to have a fair fight against him. Since when does Masamune ever fight fair? I mean, really. He only fights honorably when sparring, it seems like. Yeah, see, if I wasn't careful there and he got a few good hits in on me, I'm already down almost no health left. At least I can't be damaged during my Basara attack, so I can just come up here and get rid of all those skulls and be relentless on him for a minute. If I keep hitting him, I think I'll be able to finish him off. Now you're really starting to piss me off. Come here, I need your health. Thank you. You knew exactly what I wanted. Alright, I think I dealt with enough enemies nearby. Could have gotten hit really bad there. He's got one more skull. I think I got this. Die already, you snake! Yeah, this might be one of the hardest fights in the game, just purely because of that that ability he has makes this on ultimate difficulty so much harder than it has to be. Wow, I was literally about to die there. I'll take that. I'm having some good luck. 2 of these things. Wow, that game really wants me to live right now. Of course, that's the Masamune way. I'm a cocky bastard who just has good luck. At least I'm invincible while I use the Basara attack, so I can clear out these enemies and get rid of his skulls at the same time. Alright, you're done! Stay dead. Alright, that's enough of a party for one day.